What would you do? If you saw a man bleeding, broken, and abandoned right in front of you, and everyone else had walked by, would you stop? Would you help? Or would you cross to the other side, just like they did? This isn't just a story from the Bible. It's a mirror. And today, you'll discover 5 life-changing lessons from the Good Samaritan. Lessons that might just change the way you see people and how God sees you. If you believe this world needs more compassion, more purpose, and more truth, tap subscribe, and let's dive into one of the most radical stories Jesus ever told. Picture this. A Jewish man is walking alone on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. This road is infamous, steep, rocky, and crawling with danger. Robbers attack him. They beat him, strip him, leave him for dead. His life is hanging by a thread. He's too weak to cry out. He can't move. He just lies there, bleeding into the dirt. Then someone approaches. It's a priest, a man of God. He sees the wounded man and crosses to the other side. Next comes a Levite, a respected temple worker. He slows down, sees the body, and keeps walking. Finally, a Samaritan arrives. Now pause. In that time, Jews and Samaritans were bitter enemies. The Samaritan had every reason to look the other way, but he doesn't. He stops, gets down, cleans the man's wounds with wine and oil, lifts him onto his donkey, walks beside him to an inn, pays for his recovery, promises to return and cover any extra cost. No cameras, no applause, no expectations, just love. What can we all learn from this? Lesson 1. Kindness breaks barriers. The Samaritan and the wounded man should have hated each other. But the Samaritan saw pain, not prejudice. Suffering, not separation. He looked beyond race, beyond religion. Today, we're divided more than ever by class, politics, skin color, belief systems. But true kindness sees beyond labels. We don't need to agree to show compassion. And sometimes, it's the one person you least expect who will help you in your darkest moment. If you've ever been helped by someone unexpected, drop a heart in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Lesson 2. Compassion without action is empty. The priest and Levite saw the man. They probably felt bad, but they did nothing. Meanwhile, the Samaritan didn't just feel compassion, he did something. He got messy. He got involved. In today's world, it's easy to feel for people from a distance, to post a hashtag, to send thoughts and prayers. But compassion that doesn't move your feet isn't compassion at all. The world doesn't just need sympathy. It needs people who are willing to roll up their sleeves and do something. Lesson 3. Love is sacrificial. The Samaritan gave up his oil, wine, time, money, and comfort. He could have said, someone else will handle it. But real love doesn't wait for convenience. It shows up in the moment, even when it's not easy, even when it's uncomfortable. Whether you're raising kids, helping a friend, or forgiving someone who hurt you, love will cost you something. But the return is eternal. What's love costing you right now? If it's easy, maybe it's not love yet. Lesson 4. Your title doesn't define your integrity, your actions do. The priest and Levite were religious leaders. They knew the law, quoted the scriptures, but they failed the test. The Samaritan, with no religious title, passed with flying colors. God is not impressed by outward appearances. He looks at the heart. You don't need a platform to love people. You don't need a title to serve. You just need courage and the humility to see people through God's eyes. If you're still watching, that tells me something. You're someone who wants to make a difference. Hit that like button. It helps more people find messages like this. Lesson 5. Love your neighbor includes people you don't like. The story of the Good Samaritan was Jesus' answer to one question. Who is my neighbor? The answer? Not just your friends. Not just people who think like you, look like you, vote like you, worship like you. Your neighbor is whoever God places in your path, even the person who hurt you, even the one you've avoided for years. Real love shows up in hard places. It forgives, lifts, and helps, regardless of how it feels. So, who's your neighbor today? Maybe you're not walking a desert road, but you are walking through life, and every day, you'll pass someone hurting. A stranger in pain. A friend you haven't checked on. A comment you could reply to with kindness. The story of the Good Samaritan is not just a parable. It's a calling. You are someone's answer. You are someone's rescue. Will you walk past? Or will you stop? Before you go, tell us in the comments. Which of these 5 lessons hit you the hardest? And what's one way you can be the Samaritan this week? Don't forget to subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's be a community of people who don't just talk about love, but live it. The world doesn't need more opinions. It needs more compassion. And today, you can be the answer to someone's silent prayer. Don't wait. Go and do likewise.